you know, I said you either, you want it bad enough or you don't, really. Oh, that's a sour drink today. And a lot of people, like for me, when I had circumstances, I wasn't trying to fix you. You don't want to try to, like, when you're in resistance and you have circumstances, like, you're not trying to fix your circumstances. You're just trying to feel good that day and get through, like, that resistance at first. That's why, like, I had to keep calming my body down. I had to keep practicing non-reaction and making the best of where I was at. But all of that had helped me understand reality more and more and more. That's why people used to say, like, how do you know all this? Oh my God. Like, it was just because I chose not to project my pain. It's a difference between what are you doing with that discomfort? If you are projecting it onto others, and if you are being mean and nasty in the world, then you are not reflecting and using it to help your own life. Because if you don't feel good, it's valid. It's okay. It's not about suppressing it. It's about reflecting and releasing it in any way you have to. If you have to scream, if you have to cry, but be by yourself in that. You know, hold yourself, like, love yourself in those moments, but do not take your pain out on others. You shouldn't be talking about other people. If you want to live your best life and you're talking about people and you're complaining, you're a victim and you will stay stuck in your life. So happy people do not talk about people. Happy people do not talk about people unless it's positive. They uplift people. They uplift because they're happy. People that love themselves will see the best in others. They will see the beauty in others because they understand that anything is possible too. Like, anything that got me to this point of how I am, what I look like, was because I was complimenting other people. Like, oh, I could look like that too. I could be like that too. Because anything is possible. It's all connected. Anything you're seeing that lights you up is because it's possible for you. That's all. That's all it is. So as soon as you're like, well, she ain't even that pretty. She's not that pretty. Yeah, I've seen better. Well, there you go. You just took stuff off your list that you could actually manifest and be more of, right? So you have to, like, anything and everything is possible for you. Anything and everything is possible for you. And that's all there is to it. So you can't be complaining and, you know, talking about people all the time and hating on people. That is called projecting your pain. You have to learn to reflect and breathe through that. Connect to your heart space. I always go right to source energy. This is something that really works for me, guys. This took me time to get to this place of being able to do this, but I actually envision a bright light shining on my heart when I'm feeling sad or I'm having discomfort, because we're human. Nobody's saying you're not allowed to be sad. Nobody's saying you're not allowed to have the bad day. Nobody says that. Who would say that? Like, of course you can. You're human. You don't want to resist that. That would be called resisting the present moment. But when you are having that moment, what are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? Are you blaming the world? Are you blaming God? Are you blaming, people in your life? Or are you reflecting, relaxing? And like I said, I envision a bright light shining on my heart. And I don't know, that always works for me. Whenever I do that and I envision that bright light shining on my heart, and I just sit there, I always get led to something that's, I know, a part of my path. Because I'm a believer in that we came here with a destiny, a blueprint already. I do believe you're the chooser though too. So obviously we're always choosing, right? You are the chooser, because that's where kind of like free will comes in. But I do believe, I know that, there's a best version of everything always. There's always a best version of everything always, right? So like that's what the journey I took was, to keep feeling good with where I was at, which was helping me understand reality, make the best of where I was at, projecting kindness anywhere I went all the time, learning how to handle my reactions, where I would react in life. Like when somebody, the funny thing, I always get nice people anywhere I go. Anywhere I go, I'm talking, I can, I think, I don't want to get into like labels, but like, because you're feeling good all the time and you're practicing that, you pick up when something's off, when you're not feeling good, or maybe when somebody's not in a good mood. But that is for me to still take a moment to relax and to not project, right? That's the thing. That takes practice, because the more you're actually feeling really good and life is really good and something feels like it's being thrown at you, well, there you go. What are you going to do here? And it's okay if you don't get it right away. It took me time too. Like sometimes I'd be like, I would get pissed sometimes if somebody wasn't being nice. I'm like, but I realize that's not the way to do it. Just stay calm and let it pass. No big friggin' deal. And just keep going about your day. It's kind of like the other day I was driving, right?